Hello, my beautiful friends. Welcome back to the Loosely Bound YouTube channel. Porter and I are here today and we're gonna discuss our books that we want to read during the month of November. So during October, I read a lot of really amazing books and a lot of mediocre, not so wonderful books. If you want to check out everything that I read during October, check out this little card up here and that will share with you my October wrap up. But enough about the past, let's talk about our present and our future. There's a few books that I know I absolutely, without a doubt, want to read during the month of November, but I am gonna leave a little bit of wiggle room in case I hear of something amazing that just comes up, or if someone recommends something awesome to me. I wanna make sure that I have some space available to read things that I may not know about yet. First on our list is Hunted by Darcy Coates. I'm actually almost halfway through with this one already. I'm on page 168 out of almost 400. This is actually my first Darcy Coates book, but she has a really long list of titles that are in the horror thriller genre, and that is quickly becoming my favorite genre. So I'm really hoping that I enjoy the way that this book is going, so I'll be able to go through her other titles with a lot of enthusiasm. Hunted is about a 20-something-year-old girl named Eileen that goes hiking alone in a huge forest and inevitably gets lost and goes missing. From there, her brother with a group of friends start to track her down by using photos that they found on her camera, which was turned into the police after her disappearance. I am about halfway through, and so far it's a pretty good read. There's definitely some slow points, but I'm hoping that it continues to pick up. If you're interested in hearing how Hunted goes for me, make sure you subscribe to the channel because I am planning on doing a review on Hunted when I finish it up. The next book that I know without a shadow of a doubt I'm going to read this month is Mallory by Josh Malerman. This is the sequel to Bird Box, and I've been talking about this book in almost every video that I've done recently just because I'm so excited for it. Bird Box was one of the books that I read in October, and I do have a full review on it. If you want to check that out, you can find it right up here. And Mallory is the sequel to Bird Box. So it doesn't look like a long read. I don't think it's going to take me a lot of time, but it is definitely one that is high on my priority list for November. The next one on my to-read list is actually going to be a reread. It's Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. I read this book probably 5 years ago, 6 years ago, something like that, and absolutely loved it and loved the series. Throne of Glass is actually like top 2 of my favorite young adult fantasy books. It follows a young assassin named Selena Sardothian, and she is so freaking cool. I just love her so much. But surprisingly for this to have been one of my favorite young adult fantasy books, I actually never finished reading the series. So I really want to go back, start from the beginning, and read Throne of Glass and reread through all of the Throne of Glass series so I can actually finish them. I typically always have a book that I'm reading in print, like a physical book, and then there is a book that I'm typically reading on the Kindle app on my phone, so I don't have to carry a book around with me everywhere. On my phone right now, I'm reading The Last Time I Lied by Riley Sager, so that's definitely going to be one that I'm planning on finishing during November. I'm not too far into it yet, under 10% I think, so I still have a ways to go on it, but I really enjoyed the last Riley Sager book that I read, and I'm hoping that I love this one just as much. I've also been reading Can I Say by Travis Barker. It is the Travis Barker memoir. I've actually been reading this since September-ish, I think, but I have a harder time reading nonfiction than I do fiction. So I haven't been reading this very thoroughly. I've just been picking it up and reading a few pages here or there, not really putting too much effort in trying to finish it. I'm just taking it in small bits so I can kind of enjoy it as I go. I grabbed this book for so many reasons. Memoirs are typically not my thing, but I love Travis Barker so much. Blink-182 is my favorite band, hands down, and in the past few months I started trying to learn how to play the drums myself. And as soon as I tried to play a Blink-182 song, I realized how amazing Travis Barker is as a drummer. So it really made me want to learn more about his personal life and how he got started. So far, Can I Say has been very brutally honest about Travis Barker as a human and his younger life growing up and transforming into adulthood. I've learned a lot about how he started playing the drums and just his whole life and backstory in general, and it's been really good. And for me to say that about a nonfiction memoir speaks volumes, because they're really typically not my thing. I plan on continuing reading Can I Say throughout November. I'm not sure if I'll finish it because, like I said, I do kind of enjoy just taking my time with it and reading it whenever the urge strikes. But I'm loving it so far, so we'll see how far I get in November. I still have a ton of books that I got on my last book haul that I haven't gotten to yet. So if you want to check out that video, look up there. There's going to be a card that'll pop up for you so you can check out the book haul. I don't really know which direction I'm going to want to go in after I finish the ones that are absolutely on my to be read shelf this month. So if you have any recommendations about what direction I should go in, definitely leave a comment below and let me know. Here's a few that I might get to this month. The Lost by Natasha Preston, The Return by Rachel Harrison, and Imaginary Friend by Stephen Chbosky. So if you guys have a recommendation for me about which of these I should read first, or if there's even another book that you think I would enjoy, please leave a comment down below and I will make sure to check it out. So Porter and I obviously have a ton to get started on reading, so we're gonna go do that. You make sure that you subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and make sure to share it with your friends. Also, if you're interested in checking out any of the books that I talked about in this video, look at the description box down below and I will post all of those links for you there. Thank you guys so much for watching, and Porter and I will see you in the next video. Bye!